Alright, this is the Wintersteiger Sigma B belt sanding machine. This machine can remove a lot of material very quickly using a belt to flatten the base of the ski. Alright, so to get started with the Sigma B belt sander, you're first going to select your belt. Wintersteiger has a couple different options. Here I have an 80 grit belt. Here I have a 120 grit belt. The 80 is more aggressive, the 120 is a little bit finer. They also offer a tuning belt that's a little bit gentler and does really good work on base edge damage. Alright, so first we're going to use this 120 belt here. Put it on, make sure this handle's in that position. Toss the belt around, big wheel. Down under like that. Slide it on here, making sure it's lined up with the wheels at the bottom as well as the top, and then making sure the arrows are pointed in the proper direction. Next up, you're going to close this handle like this, providing tension on the belt. And then we're going to take the side panel here and install it. The next step is you're going to want to make sure your emulsion fluid valve is open. To do that, just turn this into the open position. Then we're going to come over here and you can go to the controls. Make sure that water is on. Alright, so now that your water is on, the next step is to lower the feed wheel here. Put that down, make sure that's locked in place. And then we're going to set the weight here in pounds times 100. So for our finish grind today, we're going to be doing 200 pounds. So just make sure that lines up with the 2 times 100 right there. Alright, your next step is going to be to turn on the machine here. To do that, you're going to flip the water into the on position. You're going to flip the feed wheel into the fast position and the wheel speed into the slow position. Making sure that the water is wetting the belt. Alright, so next you're going to select a form here to go over the binding and your ski. To attach this, you're going to select it like that. And then a good test is one finger here. If you can hold it like this, then you're ready to go. Alright, so when you're ready to grind the ski on the belt, your first step is going to be to use the foot lever here to open the feed wheel. And then you're going to feed your ski in like this and then through the belt. Making sure to hold on with 2 hands at all times and never putting your hands between the door here and where the ski comes out of the belt over there. As it comes through, you pass, you grab, and then continues on. Alright, so once you're done belt grinding your skis, the cleanup process is pretty easy. You're just going to make sure all of these are in the off position, like so. You're going to push the feed wheel up. It's going to lock into position like this. Remove the door. Untension the belt. Remove the belt, place it dry, close the water emulsion feed valve, grab the hose, put the cleaning position on, and then spray down the inside of the belt.